What's going on? It's your boy G from NYC, the G Talk Podcast, episode 7.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm in the room with some special guests. You know what? I'm gonna have them introduce themselves. Starting with.
Oh my God. I thought you were introducing me.
I'm gonna have y'all introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, my name is Toya Mendez. I'm the designer of Hazel House.
Okay.
You see, this is why
Listen, you got it. You got it.
I'm a mom, I'm a mentor, and also I'm a young entrepreneur. I've been doing this for 8 years. And I have George over here had me on the podcast the first time in 2 years, so I'm pretty excited.
Wow.
That's great. Mm-hmm. I'm just meeting you for the first time. Literally.
And who we got next?
You got Trish. Hi, my name is Trish. I just started this podcast thing. I've been cool with G for a while now. So we've just been, catching up and seeing how things are. And then, he asked me, I like the way you talk. Mm-hmm. Come have something to say on the podcast. Let's do that. So I'm like, okay, it's here.
Yes.
I'm here.
Yes.
I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk my shit.
First and foremost, how you guys doing?
She just put me onto the tequila, and I don't want to overdo it. So I think I'm fine, but I'm fine.
Okay.
Pretty good. Mentally, I am good.
Okay.
Mentally.
That's good.
Especially going through all this pandemic and all these changes, up and down, just like lefts and rights. Like, what do you want us to do?
Shit is crazy.
Okay, so it's just like, you got to have your mental right, because the shit that's going on outside is ridiculous. And some things you just can't even explain. Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's funny you mention that. You know what? I'm going to just talk about it. Like, you hear about what happened with the whole vaccine. You got to take the vaccine, either take the vaccine or do the COVID test weekly. Like, this is like enforced with all city jobs, all types of jobs. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I feel like it's...
Matter of fact, first of all, y'all vaccinated? Any of y'all vaccinated?
No.
Okay, interesting. I'm not vaccinated either, so all right, continue. So how y'all feel about that?
I feel that it's being forced. I just feel like I'm not my own person. So you rather mess up my income because I'm not doing what I'm told of you, and it's mine. Right. It's my body. I feel like it shouldn't be controlled by anybody else. I'm a very simple girl, plain out. It's mine. Why should I have to do it? If I've been taking the necessary steps before COVID and during COVID, I think I'm pretty fine. I also believe that even people who get vaccinated, they should be wearing a mask too. Right. Like even at my current job, they're like, oh, people who got vaccinated don't wear a mask, but people who got vaccinated, who didn't get vaccinated, you got to wear a mask inside. That's fine, but keep that same energy across the board.
Exactly.
That's all I feel, because they get it too.
I feel you.
People forget they get it too. It doesn't stop. It's not selective. But hey, what do I know?
I'm not vaccinated. But I'm going to be just honest. I travel a lot, and it's to the point that I'm annoyed at the point that I always have to get tested. I always have to pay. Like, I just went to Honduras, and they said that any kids under 2 years old don't have to get don't have to get tested. I get to the airport, and my daughter has to get vaccinated. I'm sorry, not vaccinated, tested, and it's a $250 charge.
What?
So it's so annoying now, to the point that I don't want to get vaccinated. My daughter has, the last time, she doesn't take any vaccinations, and she's super healthy. She rarely gets sick. You know what I mean? So we stopped all of that when she was 6 months, and her development is ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she understands crazy, and I feel like when you're putting things into your body that you don't understand and you don't know how it can affect you, that's when it starts to become a problem. You know? So if I do get vaccinated, how do I know that's not gonna kill me? I may have some type of cancer or anything that later on down the line. What are the effects later down the line that's gonna affect me just by taking this vaccination? You guys could create a vaccination in 1 year, but can't cure cancer, HIV, all these things. So that's why
talk about it.
I'm here now, like, okay.
Don't get me started on the pharmaceutical company. Don't get me started. What?
It's crazy, because I'm going to Honduras, and instead of telling us that we have to learn how to survive off of these things, there's people living past 100, and I just came from Honduras. They're living off the island. My grandparents own a whole island that people... It's off the grid. So literally they're living off the island healthy. They don't even know what the hell COVID is.
Wow.
So that's why I'm just like, you have you have these things in this country just to kill off people because of the population, but people are in other countries are just like, well, that, you know, like you literally have to take care of yourself.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm like, that vaccination is just, I'm just highly against it. I don't know why. I'm not ready to take it. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever take it, but it's like it's just like I was just talking about it with my boy. We was talking about like how they forcing us to take it. And I just feel like it should be optional. It should be something where you either want to take it or you don't. Why are they forcing you to take it? Especially for the jobs now. Because they was talking about it. Listen, I remember like months past, like I want to say 3-4 months ago, they was like, I forgot who it was. Like, forgive me. But somebody was like, yo, they going to start making us actually take it for the jobs. And so I'm like, nah, they can't do that. There's no way they could do that.
At this point,
and then come behold, like it happens. So it's like,
government, you can't put.
I'm gonna keep taking that COVID test, like the weekly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stick with the weekly
but
test.
I'm gonna just have to. And as a business owner, I cannot not take a COVID. Like, you know what I mean? I take it every 2 weeks, anything, because if I send a package out, I know that I'm good. You know what I mean? And I want my clients to know that they're good too. Right. Anything that happens with that package outside of my house, that's on them. You know, that's on the UPS or FedEx or anything else.
Let me tell you something. A few minutes ago, actually like in half an hour ago, my supervisor had called me and was like, hey, Trish, how you doing? So, you know you got to take the COVID test weekly as of, next Sunday. I said, okay. You sure you don't want to take it? You know, everybody in the house got the shot. And I just felt like...
They convincing you to take that.
And she's like, I know you sound a little fickle. She was like, I didn't grow like an extra head or an extra finger. And I'm just like...
That's crazy.
I'm okay. Like, I really feel like you're trying to... I'm good on that. Yeah. Thank you. I will be getting my test. You will get it on Sunday. Yeah, that's it. That's the conversation. But it's like, everybody got it. See, so you okay with them sticking it in your nose? It's just a little tickle. It ain't go by.
Yeah, it ain't go. Unless they stick up your nose. Unless they stick all that shit all the way up your nose, and that's
because
they normally swab with your nose. Yeah, unless they
do that.
Nah, hopefully the place that you go to don't go all the way up your nose, because some of them do that.
They do. Yeah. That's what you gotta ask them. Like, hey, what are you doing? How are we going about this?
Oh my God.
What are we doing? Are you just a little swabbed? I just did a little hand. Like, you doing a little swab? Okay, because I don't need all that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think too, like, just to not change the subject, but Cuomo, you heard about him resigning and having to do that with the allegations and stuff like that.
I feel really bad for him. I do, but like
to see it through.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't believe that. I think it's cap.
You cannot.
I think it's for political reasons.
Yeah, you know what? We was just talking about this.
We were just talking about this. I think it's a political reason.
When it comes to molestation, rape, and all that stuff, I really try not to get into it because like, I'm not saying y'all can't talk about it, but like I try not to pick sides because yes, they use it to distract us, or they use it to like literally deteriorate somebody, and that sucks because a lot of my clients and customers and people who follow me know that I've been a woman of rape, molestation, all of that.
Yeah.
And it happened to me twice. So pretty much. So it's just like when I see that, it's just like I do feel for the woman, but it's just like, oh my God, why would you even use that to like really break somebody down when there's really hundreds and thousands of women who go through that every day. And now if I be like, hey, something happened to me this, down, and third, they want to know why you was with that person. It's not. They literally don't even believe you anymore.
It's not even about you anymore.
It's not even about me. They're just like, okay, well, why were you with this person? Why were you there? What were you doing? What were you wearing? You know. So I try not to like talk about it, but it sucks because he's an older man and like he was doing so good, and all of a sudden because he won't follow the guidelines
with the vaccine,
shit just start happening. You know.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's. I'm not saying that it's like because. Some of these stories really do be true. I'm not saying like everybody be lying about it, but it'd be a lot of women that actually say things. Like I was talking about this on episode 3 of the G Talk podcast. We talked about women lying about like being raped and you know being sexually assaulted just to get gain, and you mess up the other person's life. So I'm not saying that some of these stories aren't true, like these allegations, but I feel like sometimes.
It's just why now?
Yeah, like you makes you think.
That's the only thing I was gonna say.
That's all I'm saying. Like it makes you think.
If it happened at that moment, wouldn't I want to get justice as soon as possible?
Yeah. Y'all peeped the video on Instagram when it said about the mandate when Cuomo was talking about you can't mandate a vaccine.
Yes, I definitely saw that video.
That right there, I was like, all right, now it makes sense. It makes sense now. I was just like, okay,
you can't force it.
Yeah.
But
And
they
they
don't make
doing
an
that.
example out of
Anybody who they can't control,
Yeah.
they need to remove. You know,
And they're gonna try to tarnish your name too. So
blacklist.
I think that he resigned. He resigned without a fight, only because he know he can't win.
yeah,
Mm.
pretty much. Yeah,
Right.
you said it.
When he
He can't
resigned, I was like,
There's people bigger than
know
him.
it.
That's bigger than him. That's bigger than that person. That person.
Yeah.
We don't know who literally controls us. We don't know. They're literally
crazy.
off the safe face of
It's
the
crazy.
earth.
I
when you
feel
think
like as a
about that.
human race, we're just in the middle.
We're
Yeah,
not even
it's crazy when you think about that.
We're just okay. We're just in the middle, and the government's going against each other.
Damn.
It's like a tug of war, and we're just catching the backfire of that.
Right.
That's it.
Well, moving on
Okay.
from the political stuff.
Political, two things you can't talk about: religion and politics.
Right.
For too long. It'll go forever. Okay,
Right.
people.
But anyway, I wanted to get into some music.
Let's get it.
I don't know if you guys saw the verses. I know you saw the verses.
You know, I saw the
saw it.
verses.
Did you see
I
the
saw
verses
it.
with
You
the
know I
locks and
saw my
Dipset?
son.
Like,
You saw it? You peeped
Because
it?
Jada Kiss
I'm
is me and I'm
gonna get my
him,
thoughts
you
first.
know?
I'm gonna get my thoughts first. I'm gonna let y'all ladies go. Right? So when I saw it initially, I was like, I think I'm going with Dipset. Even though I love Jada Kiss Styles and Chic and all them, but I was originally going with Dipset because they have the hits, they got the anthems and all that. They just got the songs for
The
me. You know, the
songs.
Locks got the songs, but lyrically they not like Dipset's not messing with them lyrically.
Individually, they do got some good artists.
They do. So, but when I was watching it initially, I'm just like, I'm bugging because Jada Kiss beat Fab in a previous verses with his freestyles and songs like that. He smoked Fab, and I was going with Fab. Yeah. That's a vibe. That's a move though. But as I was watching it, when I saw it, I'm like, nah, Jada Kiss smoked him.
Smoked
He
him. The
smoked
price
him.
went
he
up.
did it by himself.
Yeah.
Literally.
Just to let y'all know, the
Like,
price
I
went
literally
up for
couldn't
Jada
believe
Kiss.
Like,
It did.
Jada Kiss was literally like his energy, like
With
I
the
was-
yuttas on his feet.
Yeah, I was
Come
I was
on,
told that
not
like
the
you know they
Yuttas.
performed, they're good. This just got back together. I don't really
Yuttas.
know the back ends of everything, but like I love a great performer. Like
Yeah.
it don't even matter. Like his
He kept it
energy,
going.
and on top of that, like he talk his shit. I love a confident person. Like I really like puts the battery in the back. Them, it was just like, oh my god, you guys look hot. Take off some layers, you know, Dipset, like you know the chain.
Jewels had the leather joggers on. It took me. It took
It's
me
just
off.
a lot. Like you gotta
It bothered
try
me.
and, like you're not.
It bothered me a lot.
You know, like, but that was their era. Like that's how they dress. But you see,
Right.
they less jewelry. They know what they was
Yeah.
coming for.
They was coming
They
for the
knew their
kill.
crowd. You know
But
what I mean?
I'm saying Jada Kiss beat Fab, so he already knew, like he was in the verses already, so he had like a strategical type plan for
Yeah.
them.
He
Anyway.
He got 2 rings.
Yeah,
Yeah, you still
got
he's
two
think.
rings.
LeBron right now.
Yeah,
Yo,
my son
it's
collecting
crazy.
rings.
But he out shit talked Cam though. That shit kind of because Jada was talking his shit.
The smacking of
my
the
nigga,
I think it was the flag or the hat. I literally like jumped out of my bed. Like I was like, okay, hold on. Okay, like, but why would he do
wait,
that
took
for?
it off
You're being a
Jewel.
bully. You're literally being a bully right now.
He crushed him with that.
Like,
Jewels
oh
was
my
laughing
God.
too. That was funny though. I ain't gonna hold you. I looked at that more like a joke than
I love that they
Yeah.
were talking shit. It was still nothing but love, but I just
love it.
loved they were talking shit. It
That's
reminded
New
me.
York though.
I was like, New York. Love to see it.
That's New York though. When they was talking shit, like,
that
I
was
like,
so New York to me. And then on top of that,
missed
people
it.
was going on live, so I seen it from so many different angles.
So many different angles.
I was watching on the smart TV because it was like ways his versus show and ways how you could watch it. So I was like, I'm definitely watching it on TV. Madison Square Garden,
Yeah, that shit
Man.
was so fire.
and they had I forgot his name. Forgive me. Let's get ready to run. Yo, when he was there,
Mike something.
Mike Buffer.
But Mike Butler? Michael Butler?
Oh damn!
You know the guy, the
I
announcer.
know his. Yo,
For years,
I
he's
know
been
it.
announcing so many
Listen, I know
boxing,
it.
wrestling.
Guys, I know his name, but it was just I knew it was lit. I knew
Okay.
it was lit when he came out. I knew it
Okay.
was lit when he came out. I ain't gonna hold you. But the other moment I feel like in that verses, which was crazy, was when Cam was in the he was in the chair. I don't know if y'all peeped it. Cam was in the chair, and Styles was over on him like rapping his song, and he was like kicking him. I was like, yo, what the? You didn't see that?
Wait, what?
I was making my way to work, my fault.
Yo, listen. All right, so Cam was in the chair. He was performing a song. I think the Lux was performing a song. And Styles P was like over Cam. He was messing with him. And I guess he was doing something with his shoe or whatever like that. And Cam was just like, he kicked him. And then she went and got him like, yo, chill. Because I ain't gonna hold you. The moments in that verses, I felt like they was against a fight.
Yeah,
I
like
felt
you
a fight was
know,
about
a
to-
little
so many
hostility on that
moments,
stage.
like-
you felt the vibe on that stage. Like, all
I
right.
thought it was about
It
to be a
was
fight.
something that
so much
something that
trash
Jada
talking.
Kiss said, like they don't know Grammys, they only know grams or something
Yeah.
like that. I
Oh,
said,
yeah, that part
my
too.
God, bro, like
That's what we doing.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
I
Like,
said,
That part too.
here it go.
and like when he kept saying like he's on the Addy, I felt him in because like I don't know if you ever took an Adderall. You feel like you could create an empire.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
He said
you're on top of the world. You can make anything
warfare.
possible.
He wasn't on Adderall because I saw the Breakfast Club this morning. He said it was Adderall warfare. He wasn't
He
on
said,
Adderall.
sorry, I'm on the Addy. On the
He
Adderall.
said he clarified it this morning on the Breakfast Club. He said it wasn't Adderall. He said
definitely
He said
was
I'm in
shit.
Adderall warfare mode or something like that.
But when he was with Fab, he said he was on the Adderall as well. He definitely was in the Adderall.
He was on the Addy.
He was in the
You
Addy.
can't tell me he was on the Addy.
Because his energy was through the roof. And like, trust me, if
It's
you
giving
ever
me
took
Addy vibes.
If you ever
It's
took an
giving
Addy,
me Addy vibes.
you know.
I never took one.
You know, I'm a big advocate of Adderall. So
I
Me
never
too.
took one.
Yeah.
Damn,
I took one.
Never took one. Well,
I done a paper
this
over
whole
Adderall.
This whole podcast will be
Crazy.
Like, Breakfast
Really?
Club at this point.
I did last minute, 24
I
hours
did
on the Adderall.
My whole collection
Paper.
was on the Adderall. I did it in 4 hours. My whole entire collection.
Wow.
Like something that would take me 6 months to do, I did it in 4 hours.
It's like something you get focused with, right? Like make you just work faster.
In it. Like
Make you
just
focus. Like you just
Tuned in.
We're not
Television.
promoting. We're not
Tuned
promoting
in.
drugs, guys. We're
not promoting. We're not
Adderall
promoting.
is super hard to get. You have
Super hard to
literally
get.
know somebody.
Kanye West. Man. Listen, let's talk about Kanye West. Is that album ever dropping? Is that Donda ever dropping?
It says on Apple Music it's gonna drop August 15th, but
Okay,
my son has been working hard.
He's not.
And he's been
playing.
like I said, I got other things to do. When he
West.
drop it, he drop it.
He's playing.
The way he's going about it, this shit better be a masterpiece. I'm sorry. I have high expectations.
First live stream was trash.
the way-
I told you.
Really?
Yeah.
When he first
was
did his
trash?
show, it wasn't it. It
Oh my
wasn't
God,
hitting.
literally.
He was
the last
doing the
1
most,
minute.
covering his face.
Wasn't hitting. It wasn't hitting like the songs and stuff. I was just like, what is this shit? And then he had a second one. I ain't really hear it much. I heard the second one was better.
Really?
But it was trash.
I heard the second one.
Kanye
was
West.
okay.
I just literally hate talking about him because
I miss old Kanye.
Wait, hold on. What you say?
He's the GOAT. I'm sorry. He's like great. Like
Oh,
like if
Lord.
you know, if you're in the fashion industry, you just know.
Oh
like,
Lord.
Sorry, I
yeah.
feel so
A
bad.
$80 white, like a blank white T-shirt is $80.
Holy.
Oh my God.
You know, got some holes in it. Yeah, remember that shit?
Yep,
You
yep. I
just
remember
don't
that.
get it. You
Like,
just won't understand.
whole time-
Oh, I don't get
I bought
fashion.
it.
Wouldn't get it.
She's a fashion person here.
I
Listen.
bought it. I said, who would dare
She a-
do that?
she's a fashion
Hold on,
person.
pull
We
up
don't
my
get
credit
it.
card. How
She's
dare
Miss Fashion.
you?
Oh,
She's Miss Fashion. We don't get it, man.
Gosh, added my shipping into it.
Oh my God, he
dare you?
Kanye definitely motivated me for a long period of time. Like,
Yeah. You know, one thing I could say about Kanye West is that even though that first live stream wasn't hitting, I want fans like Kanye. Like the
They
way
are
they
so
stick by
loyal.
him, they really
that's
loyal.
what I'm
Motivated,
saying. They're
dedicated.
so loyal.
Just to
like,
stand
It's
by him
giving
while
me
he
cult
gets his
vibes.
album together, even when he officially tried to put it out and,
and
then it
they
didn't come
don't
out.
bash him for nothing.
Nothing.
He can do no wrong.
He could do no
That's
wrong.
He can do no
crazy.
wrong.
No,
I
and,
want fans like Kanye. I don't care.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's just.
That's a goal.
And he don't care about
Like
nobody
Barb's.
else because his,
Barb's, Nicki can't do no wrong.
no, yeah,
See what I'm talking about?
no wrong.
What? Somebody
My
talk bad
friend-
about Nicki.
One of my friends is
Getting bodied.
Is a barb.
Getting
and
bodied,
could
okay?
never talk bad about Nicki Minaj. Like
Uh-huh.
it's. I almost said I was like, well, she was like, Nicki Minaj is prettier than this person. I was like, well, I don't know, and she was like, I was like, okay, maybe she is. There's so much
You know
like
what?
they
But
will
you know
literally
you're right,
convince
you're
you
right.
that.
I don't want no smoke with you, bro.
Yeah, I
you're
was like,
right.
You know what? I was wrong. I just I
You
didn't look at the
absolutely
picture
right.
correctly. You know,
She got some looks. Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. Like it's just that's just something how it could be. Where it's like you still not. Sorry, you know what? I honestly think Kanye. It was rumors going around. Kanye's waiting for Certified Lover Boy to come out.
who's
Drake.
Ooh, Drake.
He's
His
waiting for
album-
Drake.
Oh, certified.
He's so
lover.
obsessed
I'm
with Drake. I feel like he's trying to wait for his album to drop so he could drop it the same weekend. That's what he's trying to do. That's
You
rumors.
see that skit on
That's
Instagram?
rumors. What skit?
With the cartoon of Drake and freaking Kanye?
Nah.
I just
Oh
want
my
to send
God,
it to
where
you.
am I missing this?
It's a little cartoon.
You didn't hear about it?
And Drake, it's
Oh,
like pretty
man.
much Drake is upset, like, Kanye, what are you doing? Like, I'm just making an album. He's like, wait, don't you dare drop it the same time I drop it. It's a
That's
whole
what's gonna
skit.
happen. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh
I already
my
know.
God.
I'm just
I
waiting for the Twitter
literally-
family to tear it up. That shit be having me weak. Twitter has me weak. Twitter's one big family. When it
Yeah,
comes to certain
Twitter-
events and we're all united and we're all popping shit together, I love it. I love it.
Wow.
I would literally ask what's my favorite social network, and
It's Twitter.
I
Really?
cannot live without Twitter. I
I
don't care about
can't live without
Facebook.
Twitter. I
Really?
fuck with
Twitter
Twitter.
That's
is
like a news
literally-
site too, right?
Twitter is
Like-
literally on my little four
On your
corner.
bottom?
It's Twitter.
Oh, when you pull the lever down and show.
No, on
No,
the four
your-
icons
remember your-
right here.
Oh, gotcha,
It's
gotcha.
Twitter is here. Then my my messages, phone, and my email. Twitter.
Really?
I check my Twitter 24/7.
Wow.
I check Twitter. I like Twitter.
I had Twitter since 2000.
Twitter doesn't get old.
Wow.
I like that.
That's
Twitter
crazy.
gets straight to it.
Yeah, Twitter is like, yo,
And Twitter
bro.
late
And if
night.
you don't peep the shade,
Twitter's a porn.
Oh my God.
Twitter's
Twitter is
a
a
porn
porn
site. We said
Twitter
at the same
is a
time.
porn site. Let me tell you something, okay?
Really, you think so?
What?
She
Randomly
peeped my
go on your
Twitter feed earlier. She peeped my Twitter feed earlier.
nothing but
It was a
titties.
whole. Yeah, it was.
Just
Are you kidding me?
ass
Like,
bouncing.
okay, so I'm gonna just
Can you send me some
follow
pages?
y'all because at this point,
Can you send me a page or two, my brother?
you just know
Thank you.
a person is totally different on Twitter than any social media.
Oh yeah, definitely. I
don't-
know what you want to know.
I don't really have my friends on Twitter. I have like
Yeah.
so much miscellaneous people. Like
On
if
my
you have me
Twitter.
on Facebook and Instagram, please do not follow me on.
Oh, weak. Damn, I can't find you on Twitter. Then.
No, you can't. But I'm just saying.
Eh?
Oh my God, I have
feel you, I feel
a
you.
whole different world on Twitter. Like different people.
Oh, did you guys hear the Nas album?
No.
You heard it. Yo, what's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts? I loved it.
I
Go ahead.
like
What you
it.
got?
Like I actually was on a whole car ride
King Disease too.
driving, and I just played it from beginning to end.
I love
And
it.
it's Nas. Like honestly,
Yep, I love it.
it's old Nas. I love it. I love it. I
too.
like it.
Me too.
It's been a while since I can honestly say like I really went hard on a Nas album. You know,
You like the first one, though, right? King Disease first. Okay.
All
I
right,
got that on my phone.
I gotta listen to it.
Come on.
Yes, you do. It was like a storytelling. Like the album was more of a storytelling because the first one, King Disease, was more bops. Like it was just like hits. But this was like storytelling, and he had Lauryn Hill on it.
I hope he
feel
makes a song.
so
I hope he
bad.
makes a
I
video for
miss Lauryn
brunch
Hill,
on
my fault.
I
Sunday.
never listened to a Nas album ever.
Really?
Mm.
What?
Wow.
You
If
can't
I
get
tell you
into
the type of music that I listen to, then you just be like, seriously.
No.
I'm curious now.
What do you listen to?
Um,
EDM?
House? Yeah, I do.
Oh, house music.
House.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I work out to that
I'm like
shit.
a little
That shit is
Oreo,
great.
but
Yeah.
like to sleep, I listen to rain and beat sounds. Like I literally,
I got a playlist.
Really?
For you. Oh my god! I have a
Yo,
playlist. That's the best sleep you'll get. I just let it
the
play
best.
and I'm chilling.
Oh my god! When I was doing my
'Cause I'm
lashes
always
today,
on the move.
I was listen to rain, and people really think they think I'm weird, but it's like
It's so calming.
It's not weird though.
At all. It's calming for my anxiety.
Like, oh my god, that's super anxiety.
Soup,
Like,
sit down. Like, all right, because I'm always on the move. So the fact that I can just sit down and just
Wow.
that's it. I just need that moment.
It's like
'cause
soothing,
my mind is
right?
always
It's like a soothing,
going.
calm
Yes,
type.
it like calms you down. Like if
It's very
I literally
soothing.
told my eyelash tech like I have to listen to rain or something, I'm getting an anxiety attack. Like she's like,
Wow.
oh my god, Toya. Like, but people
That
don't
shit
understand.
real.
I have to after I had my daughter. Like my anxiety went through the roof. Like anything, like being on time. If I'm late, like you know what I mean. If I'm late,
Sometimes
I'm sweating.
you gotta see it like it's a wave, like it's
Yeah,
a wave
like-
that goes through and it passes. You just have to breeze through it. I've been trying my best. Like I encourage people to go to therapy all the time. I'm in it.
Yeah, I gotta
I
get
love
on that.
it.
I gotta get on that.
It's helping me
It's
a
healthy,
lot.
man.
A lot, especially being self-aware about your own actions.
Right.
Someone who's not biased is just tell you about yourself without no judgment. They just see how it is, and that's
Yeah.
how it is. Shout out to my therapist, Jackie. Shout out to Jackie.
That's what's up. I wanted to. I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
No, do your
You
thing.
was gonna say
Do
something?
your thing.
I wanted to. All right, get into another segment, right?
Let's get
so it's crazy. I was looking at this, man. I couldn't believe it. But then again, I'm not surprised.
I like this tequila.
You know,
It's so good. I'm like literally like, oh my god.
Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis was talking about they don't believe in bathing every day,
Let me tell you.
and this been going on for like weeks. It was Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis. What's the other actress name? I think Kristen
I'm trying to
Stewart.
open up this. Okay, I
You
got
want me
it.
to
No, I
do
got it. Okay, go ahead. Carry on.
They was just talking about like not bathing and their kids unless they see dirt anywhere. I'm just like, wait, what? Like it was weird. So being a mother, like how's that? Like being a mother, right? How's that? Like, do you? I'm sure you clean her every day. Like you don't wait for no.
She has to take a shower every day, especially
Right.
her eating crayons and coloring herself. She has to take
Coloring herself.
She has to take a shower. I took everybody in my house. Well, it's only me, my boyfriend, and my daughter.
Okay,
But everybody in my house take a shower every day. In
Yeah.
the summertime,
that's
Twice a day if
mandatory.
you want to.
you know what I
Twice
mean?
a day.
Like, you know, like, I mean, when
What's
you're
your
a
thoughts?
kid, you 10-year-olds and 14. Oh my God. You guys
I don't
be like,
understand
I
why
can take a shower
10-year-olds
tomorrow.
And they be so upset.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
What?
Oh, like,
So upset. Or they let the water run like they taking a shower.
Yes.
Everybody got that one.
I'm going to be that parent or I'm going to beat your ass. Get in the shower right
kick
now.
My fault.
Yeah.
Shout out to my
Or
nephew.
like they
Love you. He
sprinkle
older
water
now.
on them. Like, oh my God, you don't even know the like. I don't understand why they don't like taking.
I don't get it.
Especially,
and it's like such a big hassle. Like, oh my God, why?
You're an adult and you don't want to take a shower.
Like, why?
But you do know back in the day when WT people used to like, WTYT people.
I'm like, wait.
I still caught it either way. You were saying?
They only took a shower once a year. It was like a thing, like bacteria that you need in your body that actually like helps you, all that dirt and all like the stuff. God. So once a year was like
so when
good.
She have what if you have a cycle? Oh my God.
Wow.
I have a bidet in my house, so like I can't like that stuff like that. There's water everywhere. If you don't want to take a shower, then cleaning your ass.
Clean your ass.
So
I honestly feel like that's like you have to shower or clean every day. I feel like I can't like missing like you go a day or two. Like I can only imagine what your armpits smell like too. Like that shit crazy.
Some people put lemon and it goes for weeks.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying it. No, it's a. I'm not an advocate because I take a shower every day, but like if you put lemon, if you have no deodorant, which is like super, you're supposed to put lemon before deodorant.
Also, chlorophyll helps.
Yeah.
When you drink chlorophyll in your water, less odor.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Listen, hygiene's important to me. So
if you're literally hiking or you're going to somewhere and you have lemons or you have a lemon tree, break the lemon, put it, and you could literally go 4 or 5 days without any deodorant, any showering, anything.
Y'all rather do that than take a shower? I'm gonna ask y'all that.
No, but I've been in positions where I couldn't, couldn't take a shower.
On the island, yeah,
from the island and stuff like that. And also, like if you're doing something like that, women know to put coconut oil down there. Like it's a lot of
some other reasons for that coconut oil. That's another topic.
Yo, you what?
The secrets.
Wait, let's say that for the relationship segment. But anyway,
that's another.
I want to but it was like people that doubled down on it too. It was Ashton Kutcher, it was Mila Kunis, Jake Gyllenhaal. I think her name was not Kristen Stewart. It was Kristen Bell. And you saw what The Rock said, right? You saw what he wrote, right? He was like, "Nope, I'm not agreeing with that shower thing. I take my shower."
All these people that you're mentioning, are they people of?
They're Caucasian.
Okay, so next segment. Oh my God, you can't even argue with that.
Right? Okay.
This is so crazy.
I don't know why. Yeah, you're right.
It's crazy how I'm doing this podcast and I'm having all these topics and I have all the experience that happened today. Like the vaccine thing happened today. Me asking my only white friend. Yes, my. Only white
go ahead.
friend.
Talk about it.
Me and her been friends for like 8 years. I can say that, And she watched her mouth though. But yeah. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like she watched her mouth though.
But talk about what you asked her.
I asked her, I was like, yo, I don't want to seem like I'm being crazy, but do you shower every day? And she's like, yeah, I'm a personal trainer. Like I definitely shower every day. She actually took the camera and showed me her bathroom with her washcloth. Yeah. So she was like, I do this. Like I do it. Like I am not them. She's like, no, I've always wanted to know because I had to go visit her soon. And I just want to know what I'm going to do. I don't want to get sideswiped.
I know my white friends take a shower. My white friends take a shower every single day. And they're like dopest people in the world. So I don't even think they will even like look at like, they'll be like, yeah, no. Like I don't know what the hell they're going through, but we take showers.
It's crazy how you even question your friends on Caucasian friends like, yo, do you take a shower?
But what's so crazy? They ask us ridiculous questions all the time. You know.
But they act shocked when we ask them that type of question. Be like, yo, what?
They don't want to seem to be offended, but they ask us questions about our hair and
especially the hair. Emphasis on the hair. Can I touch it?
Nah, I'd be like
working corporate.
I had like my white coworker who was just like I want to put on the front too, and we just thought it was the funniest thing in the fucking world.
Really?
Like we understood why though. Like it just like ways. I've been in this like industry for so long. I've met a lot of people, but like I do have white friends, but they're just like they're the funniest people in the world because it's just like I literally don't get asked these questions. So when I do, it's just like oh shit. Like,
wow.
I definitely know you wouldn't even understand, but when you actually coach someone on it or like because some people have oily hair, but black people do as well. You know what I mean? Like my hair does not take moisture. Like
I gotta really
really dig in it. But if you put a drop of oil on another girl hair, it's just like bitch, like so
bonding oil. Like
I feel like it's definitely a disconnect. But you also could coach people on certain things. Like they want to know. Like don't like Yeah, I know you have a white friend. I do too. I love when they want to learn. If you don't ask questions, then are you really like?
Questions. I don't mind informing, huh? I love it.
Like,
I think it's fucking adorable.
And I'm laughing all the time. Like,
with these questions,
comical.
I'm like, girl, you funny. You don't even know it. Like, you don't know how funny you are to me. Love you, girl.
All right, moving on, man. Listen, we get into official. Like, we always talk about this on the G Talk podcast, relationship segments, man.
Let's get it.
Oh,
all right, so the first, I told people I'm gonna talk about this shit, right?
Okay.
Women that be saying "sir" or "love," like when they be talking to people. It was a meme. I saw a meme and it said, "Women that say sir or love run game like a motherfucker." Okay. That's what the meme said, right? And I said I was gonna talk about this shit, and it's so true because women that be like "sir," "no, sir." I feel like they be trying to run game on men, man.
Oh,
they
really?
do. They do.
I do both.
Why you making that face?
I definitely say sir.
Yes, you say sir and love all the time.
I definitely say sir and love.
Because you're a player, man. That's why.
I'm not a player.
Yes, you are.
It takes too much energy.
You just
I feel like, oh my God, I haven't like.
Talk about it. What's your thoughts on?
I worked at Saks, so the sir and the love thing played very well in my day-to-day sales. So it's just like, or like, I'd be like, okay, sir. They'd be like, don't call me sir, call me, and I'd be like, ugh, cringe. But it's just like, but I'm getting that money though. But like, I definitely
it's not even this. No, listen, it's not even like the work at. No, sir, that's polite. But I'm talking about
like sir when you're flirting.
Yes,
that's what I'm talking about. Because in Saks you have to flirt to make money.
Okay.
And show tetas too. They're literally like slaves in there.
Yo, we.
Well, go ahead,
sir. Love. I don't even see it like that. That's when you told me about that. I was like, I never saw that meme, or I never saw people thought I was running game.
I sent you that meme, right?
Nah, you ain't sent me that.
Oh, but go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't send the meme.
You ain't send me that. That's why I'm like, I'm like, all right, sir, like, relax. Okay, sir.
And you say it a lot. You be listen.
Are you guys in a relationship?
No.
Oh, I'm the only one. Okay.
That's my homie.
Oh no! I'm talking about like, do you have a man?
That's what
do
she
you
meant.
have a relationship? Like, you know what I mean?
Like, I like how you did that. That was
they really tried to like.
That was smooth.
You know, like, had to make the world know.
That was smooth. That was smooth. You saw what she did. You saw what she did.
Are you guys dating?
No, I'm talking about I have like separate people. Like, you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm chilling.
If I'm a vibe, just say that. Okay, if I'm a vibe, just say that. Okay.
I'm chilling though. I'm chilling. Okay. But I notice with people that, I talk to, they be like, no, sir, no love. So I'm like why should he call me sir? Because I can relate to that meme.
Going into his Google,
listen,
like, overthinking
I can relate. No, it's true though. It's true. Because it's like women that be doing that, they
when
really do be.
When a girl calls you sir and love, what does that mean?
People be, I'm telling you, women be agreeing too. They know they be running games.
So when you call a girl sweetie,
I don't say sweetie.
I have one of my male best friends when he be talking to like his other concubines. He's like, "Oh, how you doing, sweetheart? All right, love."
That's different.
And it's like he's wooing them in some type of way.
It makes me so cringe. Like,
Like, oh, loves. All right, sweetheart, how you doing?
Maybe because I haven't been in the dating world in like 4 years.
You're not missing nothing. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, I know.
You're not missing shit.
With my friends, I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna go back home.
A fucking thing. Go home. Be like, babe, let me tell you this shit.
Yo, I can't.
Ghetto out there.
Oh my God, like, I literally
ghetto out there.
I
in
don't
the dating
know.
Scene.
I'd be like, and now, before it used to be like when we were younger, like people used to really be like into each other. Now it's just more so like,
it's different.
All right, let me see what this bitch got on Instagram. Let me see his followers.
Oh, what can he do for me?
Yeah, it's different.
Girls, I'm starting to
these new girls are different.
Don't really bring shit to the table.
These new girls.
Oh, talk about. Hold on.
Different.
Talk your shit, Toya. I want to hear this. Go ahead. What you mean?
They really
Elaborate
don't bring shit to the table, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the number one person to say it.
Ooh.
Talk about it.
I'm sorry. If a nigga like
they
guys, you really.
I gotta hear this. Hold on.
I'm literally like I think I should have been a relationship coach back in my day because girls want a guy to do everything, bro. Like literally everything, but guys go through so much shit too. One, 2, when it comes to financial, girl, you could make 10 times, 5 times, 3 times more than a man as well. And on top of that, you want a guy to buy you bags and flaunt you and stuff like that, but you're literally not even whole with yourself. You can't come to the table with a man and be like, instead of me bringing you financial anything, I could be there mentally, emotionally.
Emotional support.
Emotional support. Because what men need, if you really ask a man, what do they need? I don't need nothing from you, but I just need you to be there for me. A lot of men who actually love their wife, what they say, all right, let me just call my wife real quick before I make the decision. Let me talk to her. If you're not really there with your wife, that's your side piece. You know what I mean? So it's like, even with me, like, niggas gonna, do their thing outside the street, but like, like girls, like you really out there, and we're gonna get into the body thing, like you change yourself for a man, but when you really there at the table, you can't be there mentally, because if I break down to you, what am I gonna be called?
I hear you. Listen, I feel like
that's for the comments on YouTube.
I honestly, you know what? What's crazy? What's crazy is I agree with you, because they do, like, women expect like that financial gain from us. All they expect is the money, and it's like, what about everything else? Like, and it's like I see that too in the world, like especially dating world, like, like it's like you said, I remember it was a part where it's like dating is like, it don't seem real, because it's like you talk to one person one day, and then you talk to somebody, it's over. Like you talk to them probably, matter of fact, 3 days in a row, and then after that it's clipped.
The world
it's
is
like
moving way too fast.
It's moving too fast, and it's like people don't got the I want to say, what's the proper attention span, I guess, or to talk to a person for like more than a week or so, and it's like I feel like I'm in the wrong.
You're out of here.
Yeah, it's like, and it's like
any type of struggle.
You clip. That's why I was like, I'm gonna stay single until I find a solid person. I'm gonna be single.
And now nobody wants to be patient. Men are to me, men are
we're more patient.
Way more patient.
That's a fact.
Especially like females, I'm literally like seeing you guys. Oh my god, my hair, babe, my lashes. Oh my god, I can't.
And here they come like don't even. Yeah.
And then the one time, like, because, some of you guys like to gamble, babe, I just lost 5,000. You're so fucking stupid.
Yo.
This, that, and that. Like, I hear it all the time.
That
it's
shit
just like,
crazy.
yo, when you're in a relationship and when you do guys get in, whatever relationship it is, you really, it's not, stop going into it as that's my boyfriend. That's your best friend. That's your friend. You guys grow together.
That's your partner.
That's your partner. If you are not best friends with your significant other,
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
If you can't communicate with me, just say if a nigga cheat and I find out, talk to me. Yeah. Talk to me. Let's figure it out, because at the end of the day,
she should be the first person you talk to. So,
like, don't let me find out on
Story
my own.
time.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy, because if you look back at another podcast.
And if you listen to this podcast, I said what I said.
Story time. Go ahead, Trish. Let's hear it. Story time. Let's hear it.
My boyfriend cheated on me, and I wasn't even looking for it. Okay?
I'm always looking for it. I mean, yeah, whatever.
I wasn't even looking for it. That's the thing. And let me tell you, New York is small, and it's a prime example how New York is small. I'll make it short and sweet. My homegirl had a housewarming. Mutual friend through a mutual friend. My boyfriend is in a frat. He's a little messy. Next thing you know, she's like, when a girl be like, this your man? Yeah. Yeah, that's my man. Oh, that's the bro.
What? Nah.
All right, cool. That's cool.
And bitches be fake.
20 minutes later, girl, I've been looking for you. Because he was supposed to come to the event, housewarming. The girl gonna show me a boomerang of him in Vegas with another girl doing a little kissy boomerang cute shit.
What?
When I tell you side swiped, I have no idea this was happening. Cause she was like, "Oh, you went to Vegas. How was Vegas?" Excuse me? I didn't go to Vegas.
Wow.
I took him out for his birthday that whole weekend. What are you talking about?
You didn't even know he was in Vegas?
Didn't even know.
That's crazy.
Didn't even know.
That's damn.
And when I caught him and I'm blacking, the girl was like, "Girl, don't tell him nothing." Bitch, get off me.
It was a meme for that too. It was a meme. If you tell me something about, it was about something.
If you tell me something about my man, I'm gonna
tell you.
I walked out. I'm mad dramatic with the fur coat. This is happening in December. I flattened my fur coat and I walked out and I called my man and I'm like, mind you, I'm calm. He's like, yeah, babe. Triggered. Let me ask you something. Were you in Vegas the week of your birthday? Because I was with you the week of your birthday.
Wow.
took a sneaky trip without me with a group of people. I'm explaining to you, Trish. Don't even worry about it. You got it. You got it.
Really?
Because you couldn't even tell me. He was begging me like Key Sweat.
Wow.
Okay.
You blocked him, right? I already know you right. You Virgo ass. I already know.
I have too many stories for days. I can't even.
I can't do it. It's just like, wow. It's a slap in the face.
Listen, it was a meme.
Right?
All right, it was a meme that said, men get cheated on and don't even know it. Either whether it's like past relationship. You saw the meme for it?
I posted it.
I don't know if you saw. Yo, you did?
I posted it.
It said men get cheated on. Like it for anything. It was like men get cheated on,
and they don't even know
it or not. They don't even know it. And I'm just like, is that true? Like because I'm thinking, have I ever got cheated on? Oh no, I wouldn't know.
There's some girls out there.
It's possible.
Women,
it's definitely possible, but there's some
smart.
girls who literally don't have it in them.
It's possible.
Because you can't trust nobody now.
You can't trust nobody.
You can't put nothing past nobody. It has nothing to do with
the world.
roles.
I'll let you know.
Make you think though.
The world is really small. They're going to find out,
and that's why I choose not to do it.
Yo, you proud.
Yo, like let you know it's a cousin of a cousin of a cousin of a cousin.
It never fails. It never fails. Trust me. With me, it never fails. I'd be like, you know what? I'm good. Like I'm with my man.
It's crazy how we was talking about the financial aspect of things. We was just talking about earlier. What was your question about?
Oh, financial?
Yes. Let's get into it.
Because he's not your spouse.
Okay.
Does he feel entitled to your money every time he asks for it? Like, you make more money than him. What if you make more money than your your boyfriend? And he's a little short, whatever. And you lend him money because you know I'm with you. If I'm with you, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm not even that type of person. But consecutive?
Oh, like consistently, like
consistently.
Okay.
And I don't want to, seem like, be selfish.
Right.
But it's like after a while, it's like, are you falling back on me because you know I got it?
And you
because you're giving me husband-wife vibes right now. Because if this was husband-wife things, it would be a totally different story. But we're just boyfriend and girlfriend, partner, whatever. We're working towards that. But when it comes to finances, that's a tough subject for people.
It is.
And when it comes to men who are not, I feel like men who are not financially ready, like not financially stable, I feel like they can't really be in a relationship because they're so focused on that. Like they have a timeline. They have a timeline, a time where they have to meet. They have certain goals that they want to meet before they even include anybody into their life.
I'm
about to answer your question, but go ahead.
I've been in a few relationships where I was the breadwinner, and I feel like, and this is like super hard to admit, I finally actually like admitted it to myself. Right. It's just like more so like I have a very, I have a personality, a helping personality. Like if you don't have it, I try to build you up. And one of my exes, he had dirt shit to his name, but I did everything. I was making the money, so I'll buy him everything. He would ask me for money. I'm paying for all the days, this and the third. This is the first relationship I ever been in where it's just like more so like it's like a like, oh my God, like, like we are, I'm not gonna say it's 50-50. Babe, I love you. But he definitely,
babe, I love you.
He definitely does more than, like he mentioned it the other day. It was just more so like, I help you. I make it easier for you. You know what I mean? Because he's more of a provider. And that's it takes a long time for people to do that. If I ask my boyfriend for something, I get it in 5.6 seconds. I don't see it was nothing else. In my last relationships, oh my God, they'll be like, why don't you ask your man? I'll be like, I don't even know how do I even do that? Because I'm so used to everybody asking me for shit. Right. You know what I mean? So
take. And it's like, it's kind of hard
I'm going to answer your question about, like, I'm going to answer your question. Sometimes when all right, so as for me, I can only speak for myself, not all guys, but I feel like when we're like, especially financially, before we even get into a relationship, we want to make sure we good first. We want to make sure we focus on ourselves, make sure we got something going on. Because in the end, it's like we don't want to. It's a saying too. It's a saying that said, for a man, like if you're not making no money, why you getting into a relationship for? What's the point in getting a relationship? You got going there broke.
That so many damn
songs. So it's like you thinking. It's like that's why.
Triggered.
That's why I'm saying like some guys want to be on some like let me get myself together first before I get into this with you. We want to have the money.
But girls are emotional. Girls think with emotion.
And let me tell you something. women that make more money than me, I love that shit. That shit lit. I like that. I'll put you on the highest pedestal.
One of my best friends, he only dates women that's higher than
That's
him.
fine. Listen,
he loves
that's fine,
that
baby.
shit.
Queen, what we doing?
Like he's like, I learned so much from them. Like it makes me,
I love it.
Go
that shit
even
makes you go hard.
And
Like, that shit.
it's like it's not even no competition. It's like you. It's like she motivating you. You motivating her. It's on some like, yo, all right, I got you. Like we good. All right, you got me. Cool. It's something about a woman saying I got you makes me feel like, oh man, she loved me. Like that's love. Even though I'll be a man, be like, no, babe, it's all right, I got it. She's like, you want me to take care? Sometimes I'll probably 9 times out of 10 I'll be like, all right, you good, I'll let you take care of it. But sometimes I'll be like, you know what, I'm good. Even though in my mind, I'm like, damn, I'm not really good. But then I'll let Shorty take care of it. But I love that shit. That shit lit.
Okay.
I was talking to somebody and he was just like, yeah, I liked, like, it went into some first night, first fuck type of thing. Like, he was like, I appreciate it. You know, she was like, Shorty, you know, she paid the bill. I'm thinking I'm about to pull out my wallet. She's like, I got it. And he was like, I was giddy as hell. I was giddy
like,
as
oh
fuck.
shit. Like, okay.
He's like, let me finish my drink. Like, let's get it going. She was like, yeah, pay for the cab and everything. And he was like, I felt really special. He was like, I felt special.
And it's good to take care of a man sometimes.
It's good to take care of a man. I do like that. I think
Don't take care of a bum. Make sure you don't take care of a bum.
Make sure it's 50. Like,
it's 50, 60. It's okay if you take care of your man.
There's between taking care and being someone's mother.
60-40.
It's okay if you're taking care of your man.
I'm no one's mother. Disclaimer, I am no one's mother.
Don't take care of no bum.
Okay.
And vice versa for the men too. Because women be bums too.
Okay.
I can never. I be feeling so bad for these girls.
I love having, like, I like having money. I like having my own money.
I like having more money though.
That's my guys. You can never have too much money.
Yeah, literally.
You see how happy we are talking about money?
I love businesswomen though. I love businesswomen.
Like I'm always thinking of a coin. I'm always thinking of a coin.
Yeah, I love that.
It's money out there.
Like I see you
all you
doing
gotta
your
do
thing.
is get it.
I haven't worked in 2 years, and I never.
You work for yourself.
I tried
entrepreneurship.
Yeah, I literally cannot. I can't do it. Like, I'm saying I'm not knocking anybody else. It's just like in my industry, retail, they're not paying you enough, and
they're not unless you're going on your own. Unless you're doing your own thing. Retail, yeah.
Retail for a manager, you're getting $18 an hour. Hustle.
Stop it.
For me, it's like I'm a designer, and it took me 8 years to get to where I'm at right now.
Wow.
So
8 years.
I had collections that sold nothing, and this is the only, like, I changed the name of everything where it's like I'm selling out in 40 minutes. So it's just more so like I bust my ass, and being a mother is 10 times harder. You know what I mean? So
25/8. Okay, don't stop.
It never stops. It never stops. And sometimes I be like, oh my God, like, you know, I miss, you know, being able to just go wherever the hell I wanted.
I do.
I love it. Like, you know.
Okay.
I'm not going to hold you.
What's your brand for the people again? What's your brand?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 second. So, my clothing line name is Hazel House, named after my baby. And it's we specialize in menswear, but we also just released a women's collection, which is what I'm wearing now.
Okay.
We have the hats. You know, we made this from scratch. Everything is luxury. I was gonna bring you one. I was just like, I don't really know if he wear hats. I don't really see. He's all about his beard. We didn't make that.
Yeah. So, beard bonnets.
Listen, I don't wear that shit. That shit gonna have me all suffocated.
Follow me on Instagram, Hazel House.
I got
with 2 E's, and Toya Mendez. That's my personal ToyaMendez _.
Nice. I gotta cop some of your
stuff.
Y'all
can add me on Instagram just because. Shoot, mine's love always Trisha LUV always Trisha __ and just add me on there. Okay. I'm fucking hilarious.
All right. We got the last question.
What's going on?
Got a last question. So we was talking about this. We spoke about it briefly. BBLs. That's like the new trend. People getting BBLs. And it's like natural bodies these days is like slim to none. So how do you guys feel about getting that done? If y'all would ever consider that.
I work out. I don't know if you see me. I see
you in the gym.
I'm in it. I'm in the gym and I'm trying to work. And it's hard, like, to get up every day to go push yourself to work out. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of mental. Right. And it's just like, people forget when you get a BBL, you know there's maintenance after. This isn't no easy, quick fix when it comes to BBL. Because I thought about it. I thought about doing a lipo 360. I thought about it. But then I started seeing the progress I was making. I was like, let me keep going. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like people just get it as a quick fix, and nobody wants to really put in the time. I don't knock anybody changing something. Okay, because I have no friends who
I would
got
lay on the table over and over,
quick
and
fast in a hurry
again. And I'm sorry,
quick
that
fast.
was not.
Lipo 360
So
me.
how you feel about that?
I got a breast reduction, lipo 360, and a BBL, and I will forever be grateful for my doctor. I love her. I love her down. Because after I had my child, I couldn't even look in. I did not look in the mirror for 9 months. So I feel like you know what I mean. It was loose skin.
That's what I'm saying. Some things are necessary. Some things it's just like.
But I would never tell any girl like develop yourself if you don't have kids and you know your body. You can always fix yourself, but me, my carrying so much weight on me and my breast was an F. It was to the point I could not stand up straight. So, and everybody on my Instagram knew that, like, my breast was crazy. So, my doctor changed my life, and I feel amazing. My confidence is like 1,000. My confidence boost it's so much that goes into lipo.
Yeah, I can't talk to me. That's how attitude. You can't even talk to me.
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, if I'm all for a woman, listen, I have
the price went
women's
up.
bodies.
The price went up.
Listen, with women's bodies, I don't be knocking a woman, but you know, I've always been a fan of the natural.
I just feel like if you're gonna take care of it, do it right. If you're gonna do the BBL, do the necessary. Invest the money. Don't half-ass your body.
But
because I've seen some shit.
If your wife say like, "Hey, babe, like we had like a couple kids. Can I do?"
Let me get 2 kids.
That was my situation.
Yeah.
I would never even look at before the baby. I never even looked at that. It was just like that's not my vibe. Yeah. But like the skin hanging and my breast just down to my thing. It was just that's not me. And I'm only 27 and just like I need it. You know.
Listen, if a woman popped out a couple babies
after
for me
2
and she wanted
kids,
to get,
I told myself,
listen, if a woman popped out some babies for me, I already got all my respect because you had my children.
And you're
so if you want to get anything to your body done, if you want to get anything to your body,
that is the present after giving you your child.
But hold on, listen.
The bread.
Listen, if you want to get anything done to your body, I'm not knocking you. You know what I'm saying? I respect all the way. You got my support. Like I get why women that have had babies want to get that done because
and it just was not going.
But then I also appreciate the women that do work that out and not do the surgery.
It just won't go away.
You know what I'm
saying? Some pregnancies are just
I know some of them are crucial. They're like I get it. Yeah,
skin is just it won't go.
It's like a windshield.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
I get it. I really.
But I do appreciate the men who actually, because my boyfriend paid for my procedure. Okay. Oh. So I definitely appreciate.
It's the support for me.
All the way. Right?
All the way support.
I was depressed. Depressed.
What would make you happy? Yeah, I want my body.
Yeah,
sure did.
I need my old,
I need that old thing back.
Yeah, I respect it, man. Listen, I respect it. If I had the money, I'd probably do that for Shorty too if she had my baby. That's what I'm just saying. But like I said, I'm not knocking the people that do it. I love women with the natural bodies too. I love that. That's my thing. But if that was the goal, if they want to consider that, I'm not gonna be like, nah, don't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it be young girls. Like I have a friend, and she told me she be seeing young girls in here quick.
Young girls,
like 21.
Hell no.
Yeah, bro.
Hell no. Like girl,
they be coming out like I can't even talk about this surgery company. I'm good, but yeah, but she just quit. She was like, I can't do this. But she was like, yeah, they in there like in and out, like it's a car dealership, like one wheelchair in, one wheelchair out, like BBLs all day and ab etching and all that all day.
It's social media.
They be in pain.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Pain. Okay,
that pain is
for the image.
It's not for the weak.
Let's care about this. Think about the
after that is crazy.
It's like, I mean, you don't. It's
painful.
How 25/8.
Yeah, I stopped. Yeah, I wish I was still.
No sexual activities for like what 2 months?
About like to heal. I mean,
for sexual activities.
No, the healing first.
The heal.
No, I'm talking like when you heal.
No healing first.
They can't do that.
6 months.
6 months to a year, depending on the person. So
that's what I'm saying. I was wondering about like the healing process. Like it's like physical. That's why I was like, you can't.
I was walking.
You high 25/8. If you ever want, you can't get physical in that type of way for weeks at a time till you heal up. You know, I think. I don't
know about the sexual activity because as soon as I got home, I was pulled like get the fuck over here, like you know. I couldn't put pressure on my my breast.
Oh, the breast. So that was more painful.
Yeah, the breast because the breast is like I'm still healing from my breast, and it's been like I've been almost a year now. So it because I took out 5 pounds. So.
Wow.
I was that.
Those were some tig old bitties.
That's where you look, yo.
It was so
Listen, man, I appreciate you guys for being on episode 7 of the G Talk podcast.
That's a whole lot of game.
7, man. I really appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you for having us.
Nah, for
I'm
real.
so glad you had me here. I am so honored that you asked me to come on here. I really
Definitely.
appreciate it. We've been
I've known
friends
you
for a while.
I've known you for years.
Yes, oh my
I've known
God.
her since I was a
Freshman in high school, Mount St. Michael.
No, St. Raymond's.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
disrespect
calm
me.
down.
Anyway, don't
No,
disrespect
Brandon
me.
went to Mount St.
Like, don't disrespect
Michael.
me
He
like
went to
that.
St. Raymond's.
And
I don't even
Kadeem
know.
went to St. Raymond's too.
Kadeem went to St. Raymond's too? He moved though. He moved like in a...
Yeah, he moved like within. Yeah, he didn't graduate, but I appreciate you guys. It's your boy G from NYC. I'm out.
Okay.
Later.
See you later.